Y'all doing good? How's everyone doing? This is Tavern Time. Let's cook some food. Oh, we got drinks too. Ah? No. Gonna go grab the stuff to cook some food, guys. There you go, there. So you do. Oh, now we need noodles. We need noodles. Zucchini. Red potato. Ah, good. This. Here it is. Breadcrumbs. We're going to bake. We'll do 400 degrees. Hey, nerds! Do 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 ba 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 da 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 da. What a wonderful world we live in. What a wonderful world. Wonderful, wonderful world. To the sky. And, yo, Mercedes, how are you doing? Mercedes, doing good? Everyone doing good? We're gonna cook up some meatballs here, guys. I got a pound of special ground ribeye, brisket, and chuck. I picked this up for $7. So gonna go away, kitty. So we got that. Now the general recipe is 1 egg per pound, and since we only have a pound, we're only going to need 1 egg. We live in a world in which we can sing our heart's desires. Don't want any eggshells. And some breadcrumbs. Oh, too much. Just one more egg. You never have too many eggs. And we'll just dump the rest of that. So how's everyone doing, nerds? I'm missing the comments here. Hi, everyone. This is dinner. We're making meatballs. So I got a pound of special blend meat, chuck, ribeye, and something else. So I'm making a special blend. So I'm going to be making some meatballs. I got a pan here. So we're going to make little teeny tiny balls. If anything, we're going to do something like this. So we're going to make teeny tiny meatballs about this size right here. And then we're going to form these into little balls here. That's relatively about the same size. Now I'm going to rinse it off my hands. You like huge meatballs. Yeah. I think we're going to do probably like 12. Depends on how much we can get out of this 1 pound here. But you can make a lot for a little. I am going to see if I can go about air frying some of these. Rock, how you doing? Hello, everyone. I'm making some meatballs, but after I'm done making the meatball, I'm going to make myself a drink. I am noticing some of these balls aren't all the same size, though, either. But I'm thinking 1, 2, we're already at 8 meatballs, and we still got quite a bit left. I know what we can do. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to add some cheese to these meatballs. If I can find the cheese, that is. Oh yeah, no ricotta cheese. I need to check the ricotta cheese. Is there, so I know, there it is, date. Best of used by 2/10/26. Hey, cool. This ricotta cheese is still good. Awesome. That ricotta cheese is good until next year. And it does not appear that I have any cheese anywhere in the house. Nope. All that cheese is gone. It went away somewhere. Oh, and Amy's eggs. Oh. I made this for her, and she didn't even do anything with it. Travesty. Yo, Epic, what's going on? Oh, yeah. I guess I can show you guys something real fast. So this is my Bible right here. I kind of made it my own. I put some ending notions in there. I wrote some notes. I got a Bible plan in the back here. I haven't yet really wrote in this one yet. Not really. I haven't really wrote in this one. But this is my Bible. Right here. Yep, I'm going to tell more people. Now this is my King James Bible right here. So this is my King James Bible, and I really made this one all out. I put this, and I put my advertisement here for 988, and then some little scriptures here thing, and then I got this this warning sign thing here, so I got that, and then also in the indentations here, I got some margins and stuff here. And then on the back, I got the BBN Bible Broadcasting Network schedule. And then from there, I wrote Jeremiah 1:5 talks about uniqueness. So this is like a little note section here. I'm using that section for notes. And then I got this right here. And I'm calling this my warning sheet. So this is like my warning section that I'll be writing stuff in. Got plenty of Parmesan, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of the Y'all doing good? Don't want y'all to think I'm ignoring you, but I guess I should start talking a little bit more. I hope y'all are doing really well and everything. I got more sheets of pan here too. So I think I might go and just bake these all off. I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to bake them all off. But so far we got 6, 7, 8. We got 12, 13, 14. We got 15 on one pan, so that's 15 balls. And it looks like we're probably going to have a total of 30, guys. We might have more than 30 balls. So that's kind of cool. So we're probably going to more than likely have more than 30 balls. You ain't got to engage with your audience. Okay, yeah, sure. You know, Team T's not here, and Epic, you've been engaged so far, so I think I know what I'm going to do. Epic, give me 1 second. Something's about to happen here. Because Epic, you were on earlier, and Epic, this is not your first time on the channel. So I am making an executive decision real fast. All right. Epic, let's suit you up. All right, Epic, you are now a standard moderator on the channel. Oh. Well, I am going to try. It doesn't look like we're going to get 30 balls after all, unfortunately. But the fact that we're already at 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. $19. 20. 22. Yo, Elizabeth, how are you? Not a lot of people know this, but meatballs and like meatloaf was a way to extend like meat rations back during the Great Depression. And looks like those are 2 more balls. Okay, we got the balls, and then now we can get away from the sticky hands. Okay, there we go. How's everyone doing? I just got done making some meatball, guys. So first I'm going to clean up, because I clean as I go. Thank you, Elizabeth. Hey guys, don't forget to go and comment on my videos so I can come and find you guys. I tend to subscribe to anyone who subscribes to me. We're gonna do this here. And we're gonna bake these off. Probably 20 minutes. Let's see. It takes about 40 minutes for meatballs. Those are smaller. So we're gonna set the timer. We're gonna set the timer to 30 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm gonna get this pasta sauce going. We got 2 jars here. Hey Mike, welcome back to the channel. Hey Mike, since you're in timeout now for a minute, listen up. Respect and be kind, okay bro? Mike, 60 seconds. Yes, be kind. Hey Savanto, how are you? Doing good? We're going to put some pasta sauce on, guys. Great value, traditional. Generally, I would put water in these. I am new. Okay, no worries. Yeah, Mike Jones, that wasn't his first time making that comment on his channel, and I just can't have that anymore. I need to start setting boundaries here on the channel. So, Mike Jones, we don't deal with... I don't know what that little comment was, but it was unnecessary. Totally unnecessary. Our next step, before I get to drinking, is I'm going to fill this up and then get it on the stovetop. Yeah, so, hey, listen, Epic. So, listen, yeah, don't hide anyone from the channel unless they're being obnoxiously, like, lewd. Only time them out. Alright guys, I'm about to put this onto the stovetop to let it heat up. I think the back heat up. Alright guys, looks like we can have a drink finally. So I got some cranberry juice. Or maybe I should save this for Thanksgiving night. What do you guys think? I guess I probably should try and save it for Thanksgiving night. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and do a tequila and Coca-Cola. Oh yeah, and we also got a box of panini too. We're going to boil up and everything. You know what would be good? Kind of like a casserole, but we don't have any mozzarella cheese. That's the only bad thing. We don't have any mozzarella cheese. But we do have ricotta cheese. Are you a prophetic painter? Do you like paint prophetically? Now I haven't had much to drink. I really haven't had anything to eat today other than a couple pieces of candy, guys. So we got the food cooking. We got the drink mixed. Savanto. I might hold off on the cleaning until tomorrow. How's everyone's mental health doing? Let's tell some stories, guys. It's currently 6:16. I am going to be keeping this we're going to be ending the live at 7 o'clock because I want to keep Tavern Time just an hour. So we only got an hour, but not hour on here, but an hour according to the microwave. So at 7 o'clock on the microwave, I'm going to be hopping off the channel. But I hope you guys understand that I'm trying to make more of a streamlined content. You guys can find out more about the weekly schedule over on the page, the channel description. So go check out the channel description if you guys want to learn more, okay? Oh yeah, so I got this from Dollar General today, but it's cranberry. So I was thinking I'm off Thursday night. So what I think I'm probably going to end up doing, I'm going to go get a bottle of vodka and have some mixed drinks with the wife that night. So I'm gonna buy a bottle of vodka and have some mixed drinks with the wife. And you draw well. If you're a painter, I can only imagine you would draw too. That sort of makes sense if you think about it. But that's really cool. So again, are you a prophetic painter and drawer? Like, do you draw and paint prophetically? Like, can you see visions and stuff when you're drawing? Okay, so you use painting as an opportunity to talk about God. That's cool. That's pretty neat stuff there. Using it as a ministry opportunity. I think this is my first time cooking meatballs in the kitchen in a new place. There's a lot of firsts happening here in the past couple of months. I cooked meatloaf. I cooked traveler stew for the first time a couple weeks ago. I would really like to try and stick to the actual recipe, but my wife doesn't like onions, so I might have to do two separate recipes for that. So the story I'm thinking about is the one story. It's the story of what story am I thinking of? There's lots of stories in the Bible. What story am I thinking about from the Bible? I'm thinking of the one story. It's the most tragic story of trading your inheritance for food, and that's when Esau trades his birthright for a bowl of lentil stew. And I find that really tragic. And there's a lot hiding in that story. You know, you got Jacob. You got Jacob and his deception. So the fisherman of God. This is where I really want to start studying the Bible and everything. But Jesus was walking along the Sea of Galilee, and he saw two fishermen, and I forgot their names. He's one of but he ends up looking at them and he says, "Follow me." And the men stopped what they were doing. They were mending their nets. Yeah, they were mending their nets. And Jesus says, "Follow me." And the fishermen dropped their nets and started following him. And I forgot their names. So I'm going to need to learn their names in order to tell that story a little bit better. But that's their names. Or that's who they were. They were fishermen, but they were called to be disciples of Christ. Where on earth where there they are. Found them. They found them. I don't care what anyone says, jarred pasta is awesome. What are you trying to do? What's going on? Wait a minute. Yes, you can. What? Oh, are you talking about your prophetic painting and drawings? Yeah. And if you have a gift for that, you more than likely have the gift of prophetic drawing and paintings. That's really cool. Yo, Mar, how are you? Doing good, Mar? Glad you're doing good, Mar. How's your mental health? I want to hear some stories, guys. This is Tavern Time. This is all about food, drinks, and stories. Anyone got stories? Oh, drawing the Ten Commandments. That's a pretty worthwhile endeavor. Pretty cool stuff. Oh. Probably best I turn that off for now until I'm ready to actually use it. I really wish I could play music on here, but I can't because if I want this video to go public, I can't put any music on. So we're just having some drinks. I'm having myself a mojito. I believe that's what it's called. So, joy to the mojito. It's just Coca-Cola and tequila. Thanks for the trophy. Number one, number one. Hey, you want to know who is number one? You guys are number one. You guys are all number ones. The meatballs are already brown, but I did set it in the oven at 400 degrees. We're number one. Everyone's number one. Everyone has a purpose. I'll tell you all the stories. I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you stories about the ages. A long time ago in the war-torn nation of Varala. Varala was a war for over 1,000 years. Until someone bold enough stood forward and said enough was enough. His name was Rorik Stormbreaker. Paladin of the Nine Realms, Oath Breaker. He stood at the table of the king, and the king insults him. And then Roderick goes, "You dare judge me as you sit in your ivory tower, and as your people toil and suffer to put food on your table. I would much rather have stewed cabbage with a king, with a peasant, than a feast with a fat and greedy king." And with that, Roderick raises up his sword and throws down his sword at the foot of the king, and he breaks his oath of protection. Great story, right? You like that one? The only thing I've had to eat today was like a few pieces, like some candy. That's all I had to eat today. Haven't had much to eat today. And it is currently 6:28, so we only have 32 minutes left on the live. And you know what? Since the meatballs, I'm not sure what to do with the meatballs because 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Can you tell us a story about Jesus in the wilderness? Okay, so the story about Jesus in the wilderness. I think the best part is probably we're gonna go with the book of Luke, and Luke goes immediately into talking about Jesus going into the wilderness, and after Jesus is baptized, he immediately goes into the wilderness, and he spends 40 days and 40 nights in the wilderness, and and then the devil comes and tempts Jesus Christ. And I forgot the order of the story about what ends up happening first. But the devil comes and takes him to, says, you pretty much, guys, I'm just now getting back into my Bible reading. But guys, go check out Mark chapter 2 or 1. I believe it's, go check out either Mark 1 or 2 and you'll learn the story. But I'll tell you the steps. One is where the devil tempts Jesus to turn stone into bread. And then Jesus denies it. He doesn't take him up on the offer. And then oh man, see, I only know one of the two. I only know two of the three. The last one I know is when the devil took him up onto the pinnacle of a pinnacle of a building, and he says, "Throw yourself off, and the angels will come and protect you." And Jesus again denies it. He says, "Thou shalt not tempt thy Lord thy God." Oh, really? I'm gonna look into that app then. I'll do that. Yeah, hey Epic, when it comes to telling stories of the Bible, I've read the Bible, but really when it comes to remembering, I'm just now learning to memorize the Bible and everything. So I wasn't messing with you earlier. I do remember those three verses from the Bible. Romans 3:23, Ephesians 2:8, and then John 3:16. I know four actually, John 8:12. So I remember those four verses, and I'm pretty sure. Oh, and then, so five verses, Jeremiah 1:5, and where I'll tell you the story about the book of Jeremiah, where God calls Jeremiah to call a prophecy of destruction on Jerusalem for their idolatry, and in the very book, God comes to Jeremiah and says, "Before I formed you in your womb, I knew you." So that's the uniqueness that we need to think about, guys. The uniqueness that God gives us is inherently developed inside of us. God knew us before we were even born. The very millisecond before the even before the millisecond that our DNA started straining itself together, God knew us. God knew who we were and who we were going to do and what we were going to do here on Earth. So everyone's unique. Every single person that's alive is unique. Before we were formed in the womb, before the millisecond of our DNA started to bind itself together to create who we are, God knew who we were. That's the uniqueness. God says, "I have called you and sanctified you to be a prophet to the nations." And what's more about that, guys, you can take that a little bit further too. You can replace that word prophet with, "I called you to be a toll collector for the world. I called you to be a doctor. I called you to be a teacher. I called you to be a construction worker. I called you to be a fast food worker for the nations." Guys, that's the truth. Okay? God sanctified us in our daily lives. God called us for a specific purpose. Everyone who's alive right now is born for a specific purpose. And I want you guys to remember that. So yeah, Jeremiah 1:5, uniqueness. There you go. Galatians 6:25 to the husbands. Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church. So I do remember I do remember some verses, so we're all unique, everyone. Every single one of us, we're all unique. I'm gonna look into that app that blocks out music, so that way I can listen to music and talk to you guys at the same time. I'm gonna try and start making more meatballs. Meatballs are nothing more than just meatloaf, but they're little bite-sized pieces. Guys, when it comes down to it, we're in a battle. We're in a spiritual battle for our minds. And the devil is going to do everything he can to prevent us from living a life of purpose. If you're out there and you're struggling with thoughts of suicide or harming other people, reach out. Call, text, or chat 988 Lifeline right now and talk to someone. And if you're not able to get a hold of them, which I seriously doubt, you'll be able to get a hold of someone through those three avenues. Reach out to me. I'll talk to you. Yo, Roadrunner, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the channel. Grab a drink. It's Tavern Time. At least for the next 25 minutes, anyways. 25 minutes, I'm going to be ending the live. If you guys go to my my channel description, I updated the channel description for you guys, so you guys can check it out. Also, don't forget to check here on Wednesdays for a new podcast for Perception Check. Go ahead and check out Perception Check, guys. Actually, after live, I might make this quick podcast and upload tomorrow at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget Tuesday nights at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time here on Reroll Tavern Time. And I'm going to be doing some D&D videos. I'll probably do a D&D Life video too. So I got D&D Life and Upcycling Nerds. So I'm finally down on that type of content. I really love the Reroll Animal video shorts, so I'm still going to do those. But I think on the upside, though, too, I'm going to be doing more D&D Life videos. We got 4 more minutes left on the meatballs. Does anyone have a story to share? Does anyone have a story? Gonna make room for the meatballs. But yeah, a lot of cool things going here on the channel. We're almost at 500 subscribers on the channel. The more I do these lives, the more people who subscribe to my channel, which is really funny because I went on live and I got 5 subscribers, but then 3 of them went away. So I'm not sure about 4 of them went away. About 4 subscribers went away. So either they were like probably robots, or they just weren't interested in the channel anymore. But inch by inch, we're getting closer to 500 subscribers, so that's kind of cool. But the one thing I got to start working on are the hours, the watch hours on my channel, because I need more watch hours. So I'm gonna start focusing on the content more, especially the D&D content. So far, I only have one D&D video, and even then, I didn't really make that an official D&D video. I was trying to attempt to do a perfect loop video. I was trying to do a perfect loop video, but I think I'm going to abandon that project. I don't think I'm interested in doing a perfect loop video anymore. Yo, Mara. Hey, Mara, how are you? Got 2 more minutes left on the live. You know what I'm gonna do? This water is not boiling yet. I guess it's getting there. The meatball's almost done. I don't know the name of it yet, but yeah, you heard about it. Okay, oh, the app. I'll do some research online. I wouldn't mind listening to some music while I'm talking to you guys. And if there's an AI app that can prevent the music from playing and I can still listen to music and everything, that'd be kind of cool. We got the meatballs. Y'all want to take a look at these meatballs? I got some of my links on my bio if you ever need to reach out to me. I gotta. Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Check out the meatballs, guys. I got the meatballs. You know, it would go really good inside some. You know, it would have gone really good. Hey, yeah, hey, you know, we can totally do a podcast over on Discord. I have a Discord, so tomorrow, Lord willing, tomorrow I'm gonna go and add my Discord channel to the a link to my Discord. So I'm gonna put a Discord link up for everyone. Oh yeah, hey, by the way, before the end of the night, guys, if you're interested, I'm gonna put a link to my Discord up on the community section here on the channel, so you guys can go check that out. Okay, so once we end the live here in like 18 minutes, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna hop off, and then I'll go and put a link in the community section for my Discord channel. And then we can totally have a conversation over on the Discord in the Discord channel, the Discord voice. We're gonna try out one of these meatballs. Oh, look at that. Happy Thanksgiving, MH. We got 14 minutes left on the live. Anyone want to share a story? There we go. Would anyone like to share a story? You got choked in school? That's unfortunate. What's the story behind that, though? You're just telling me something. That's not a story. It's a short story, a very short story. What's the story behind? Why'd you get choked out? Did you tick someone off? Did you say something you weren't supposed to? Did you hit on someone's girl or boyfriend? Being choked out, that sounds something that would happen to a dude, though, too. I don't really see that happening to a female. Nope. So you just got choked out for no apparent reason. I don't buy it. I think everyone gets choked out for a reason. There's a reason someone decided to close your airways to deprive your lungs of substance, of air. There's someone who wanted you not to breathe. What in the bedroom? Hey Natalie, how are you? Oh, depriving of someone of lung. I've heard of fetishes like that where people get off by like being deprived of air and choking. Natalia, hey Natalia, how are you? Yeah, I've heard of people getting turned on by that sort of fetish. Natalia, are you the one that do you like to be choked, Natalia? I want to hear some stories. That's a really good outlook. Yeah, always assume you're the smartest person in the world. Wait a minute, that's not good advice. Always never assume you're the smartest person in the world, but have an attitude as if you are smarter than everyone else. I like that. Never assume, but always believe. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to everyone? Yep, never assume you're the smartest person in the room, but always believe it. Does that make sense? Always believe you're the smartest person in the room, but never assume it. Never assume you're the smartest person. That's very true. So there's a never believe it, but always never assume, but always believe. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Never assume, but always believe. Never assume you're the smartest person in the room, but always believe it. Always believe that you're pretty smart. There's nothing wrong with believing you're smart, but never assume that you're the smartest, because that's dangerous territory, people. It's very dangerous territory. We got 10 more minutes, guys. Hey, Natalia, don't forget to go and comment on one of my videos so I can come and find your channel. Are you a content creator, by the way, Natalia? Natalia, are you a content creator? Do you make videos? I wonder if Epic is still here. Hey, Epic, are you still watching? I have a TikTok link if you guys want to go check out my TikTok. I have a link in my video. Or I have a link in the home page of my channel. Go to my channel description. You can find a link to my TikTok. I have Instagram too, and I have Pinterest. I have Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook. I don't think I posted my Facebook link up there, but I did post my Instagram and TikTok. Oh, and you guys can find my wife's TikTok too. I posted my wife's TikTok link up on the page too. I'm still wondering if Natalia is a content creator. Natalia, do you have any videos to watch? Ah, damn it. Now I gotta clean up some stuff. Luckily, Minnie. Huh, the water is boiling. Okay, Roadrunner, I'll text you, bro. Thanks for hopping on. Wow, these didn't take very long to cool down. My wife used these sheet cookie pans for baking cookies, but I just used them to cook some meatballs. And I believe they serve the same purpose. All right, MH, have a good one. We got 6 more minutes left on the live. Hey, Natalia, are you still here? A bad couple days. Sorry to hear that, Roadrunner. I hope your days get better, brother. All right. I think something's definitely up with this back burner because it's still not it's boiling now, so we're gonna add the water. We're gonna add the noodles. Adding the noodles. We added the noodles. Added the noodles. Noodle. Noodle. It's 9:54. Sorry to hear about your couple of days, but your bad days, bro. Hope it gets better. I don't think Natalia's on here anymore. Natalia wasn't on for very long. It was great talking with everyone. We didn't get to share many stories though. Does anyone have any stories they want to share before the live ends in 5 more minutes? I know one thing I'm going to do before the live ends. There we go. I'll be able to come and find you guys because I learned the magic of screenshots. So I'll be able to come and find you guys after the live. Finish up with that drink. I might have myself some chocolate chip Guinness ice cream float. Yeah, I remember your story from last week, Roadrunner. It was a very wild story. How is this boiling already? That doesn't make any sense. That's supposed to be a simmer. I can't believe that just happened again. Okay, my stove is really odd. So the back burner doesn't go to full power, but yet the front one does. I think there's something up with the components there. Lame. Well, I hope you nerds are doing really well. I'm sorry we didn't get to have a lot of stories tonight. Because let me tell you something, guys. Tavern Time is supposed to be about food and stories. Food and stories. Oh, and drinks, of course. Can't forget about the drinks, guys. Can't forget about the drinks. The drinks are what make it go round. Well, this was a Tavern Time video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Just remember, everyone has a story, and every story deserves to be heard, guys. Everybody's story deserves to be heard. Never forget that. Never give up. Never surrender. Okay? But this was a Tavern Time video. May you always have a drink in hand no matter what you're going through. I promise you there's light in the darkness. If you're out there dealing with thoughts of suicide or harming other people, please reach out and call, text, or chat 988 Lifeline and speak with someone today. And if you can't reach out to them, which I seriously doubt because they're 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, you can always reach out to me and I will do everything I can to get a hold of you so we can have a conversation. But this was Jeremiah from Reroll, and may you always roll 20s. I'll see you later, nerds. May you always roll 20s. Bye-bye.